All right, I decided to come fishing to figure out if this hurricane helps the bass bite. I used to fish this pond all the time. It has changed a whole lot. It is way shallower than it used to be. Fishing here has always been pretty tough. So we're gonna figure out if this old hurricane here is gonna help the bite any. I mean, the water used to be all the way up here. I mean, I'll show you on the drone. This pond is very pressured. I don't know what happened. It used to be way higher up. All where this grass is here used to be water. All the way back there used to be water. We used to kayak this pond, but those days are gone. We're gonna see what we can do here. See if we can't catch us some bass. My buddy has caught a 5-pounder out here, so I know there's some pretty decent ones. We'll start off with a little buzz bait, see what we can do. But like I said, this pond is very pressured. And again, it is probably 5 foot down right now, judging off the bank. But if I can catch some out of here today, then the hurricane definitely helped. I mean, where we're at, we just got a bunch of rain. But you know they say the weather can make the bass act up. Yeah, I'm throwing a Buzz King, and on my other rod I've got a little Texas rig with a 10-inch worm on it. Probably not ideal. Usually this pond is super dirty, but it's pretty clear, which is very shocking. I don't like this buzzbait. It takes a long time to get back up on the water. I mean, this reel is not ideal for top water anyway. It's like a 6 to something, or 6.2 to 1, something like that. I get nothing on the top water. Right between them branches there. Slow it down a little bit. Nothing. I don't know how deep this pond is. I know it's pretty shallow over here. Out there it gets a little deeper. I'm gonna try a Texas rig. Tell you what, I'm gonna throw a Mondo worm still, but I'm gonna throw this color. California Crawl. I think the red flake does better when it's cloudy. Plus the green with the clear water should be pretty good. A red hook with the red flake. See if we can't get a bite. It's crazy how much this pond has dropped. I'm thinking it has to do with the beaver dam. There used to be a big beaver dam over there. I've seen the beaver in here a couple times. But the question of the day is, does this hurricane make the bass bite? If I catch any out of here, my answer is going to be yes. Like I said, right in this spot, actually right over there, my buddy caught a 5-pound bass. It had to be on a bed. It was like February. It's crazy how clear this pond has got. Yeah, we used to kayak way back up in there. We used to kayak right up in here. And this used to be all mud too, like after the pond dropped a little bit. Come on, let me get something out of here. I'm using a Cashin Icon. Has the micro guides. Very cool. And my topwater rod is just a Lew's Custom XP. And my reel on this one, Curado DC. I have another one. I just have to repair the rods that they go on. I gotta fix a couple guides. I've never done it before, but I'm gonna be trying it. See how it is. Walk down over here to these sunken trees. I've caught the majority of mine off of these trees, obviously, where they should be, but it's so shallow now. I mean, I can see the bottom. That's only got to be a couple foot. which might be okay. On the bottom of this pond is just all mud, like most ponds, I guess. Come on, pop up over there. Come on. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, there we go. Got me all soaked. Appreciate that. Honestly, this worm's probably a little... Oh, I thought I had one there. It kind of tricked me. I'm definitely hung up now. Jeez Louise. I definitely thought I had one there. I kind of let some slack to her. And it felt like it kind of pulled back. No. And guess what I forgot? My line cutters. I think to answer the question, does the hurricane help the bass fishing? It sure don't at this pond, that's for sure. I mean, I've said a couple times, I don't have a lot of luck on top water anyway. I've caught some bass on frogs on this pond. Pretty sure my buddy has caught some on a buzzbait here, but majority of mine are just on a Texas rig or chatterbait. If only I could catch a bass. Look how long that thing swims underwater. Maybe it's the crawl? I mean, that thing hangs under the water for a minute. I'm about to just take the trailer off. Maybe the presentation's a little too big for these little bass in this pond. All right, let's try this. I think I can get a little more range out of it like this. And, oh, that's perfect. Definitely getting a little more range out of her. Yeah, it definitely hops up. Maybe it was just that curl. Maybe all the bass are just on the other side of the pond. Very possible. Or maybe hurricanes do not make the bass bite. It's very possible. Maybe it makes them hide. The bass in this pond have always been really skinny. I mean, it's a pond. It's typically how ponds are. Pond bass. Like I said, my buddy caught a 5-pounder. It was a slim 5-pounder too. So on a really good day, that bass was probably 6. Easy. Oh, that's deep. Good thing I got my muck boots on. Almost didn't bring them. This would have been miserable. Jordan has been kind of MIA recently, but I got a drone and I got a GoPro and I got a phone. That's all you need. I don't think there's no bass in this pond. I ain't gonna lie. Pretty sure that used to be a little hut or something for like a beaver. Not quite a dam because it's in the middle of the pond or the edge of the pond. There's no creek behind there. So if there's a bass, that would have pulled him out. Unless, again, hurricanes don't make the bass bite. Quite possible. Well, I'm going to do a couple more casts here. It'd be nice to catch something. At least get a bite. Tell me there's some bass still in this pond. It's possible people have just taken them out. You know, a lot of people around here catch them and eat them. I mean, I'm not against eating fish, but a little pond like this, I'm not taking the bass out. You want to go to a river and catch bass and eat them, you go ahead, but these ponds are like contained little ecosystems. Oh my God. There was a freaking turtle head about about the size of my fist right there. Okay, it was somewhere around here. Yeah, it's right here. That turtle was humongous. I just saw his head come up for air. Probably a giant snapper. Where'd he go? I guess they just traverse under the mud? I mean, he's definitely gone. That was insane, dude. That thing was, I'm not kidding you, probably larger than my fist. I mean, I got little small hands. A few more casts and I'm out of here. I don't think there's any bass left in this pond. I think that giant turtle ate them all. And the beavers. There used to be like 2 beavers in here. It's a shame. I know back in the day this pond was pretty good. I started fishing it a few years ago. A little stump there. Slower down over it. Nothing. I'm gonna cast this little tree over here one more time and I'm donezo. Do her nice and slow. Alright, well, that's it for me. That is it for me. No bass left in this pond. AKA, the hurricanes do not make the bass bite. Maybe they do the opposite. Alright, well, I will catch y'all back at the truck. It's a shame people can't pick up their trash. I'll pick it up for them. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I was here like a year or 2 ago. Found a brand new rod, had the packaging still on it, with a crawfish tied to it. A live crawfish, giant one too. I mean, huge. That thing was still alive, crawling around. It was crazy. I showed up first thing in the morning. I'm sure somebody got drunk, forgot about it, couldn't find it maybe. This is terrible. How am I gonna get all this off? They're stabbing me. Look at that. Fun. Alright, well, to answer the question, is this hurricane affecting the bass, or has this hurricane affected the bass, or do hurricanes affect the bass? In this pond, and as far as this hurricane and what we got, that answer is, well, could be yes if it causes them to not bite, like I was talking about this pond. Pressured, and I don't even know if there's any more bass left in, to be honest. So, hope you enjoyed. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, I've always heard, you know, just before the storm or after the storm, the bass like to bite. But, y'all let me know what you think.